Did you ask him for any advice?
We didn't have the X Factor with Louis.
I like Louis Me. I do. I know, people might have mixed opinions about Louis Walsh, but people seem to favour Simon Cowell, in that sort of camp. No, there was no pun intended whatsoever. But when he met us, Louis Walsh, he came in and he was dead gentlemanly and dead nice and complimentary and stuff. And he was actually quite a nice fella and taller than I thought, because he looks quite short. And he looks kind of a bit sort of receding on TV. Maybe he's shy next to Simon Cowell, but in real life he's quite tall.
He gave you some advice too about a song.
Yeah, but, well, what we like to do when we do the shows is try and get the audience singing or joining in. But yeah, we were asking him what song we should sing, and initially he went, ole, 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 ole. And we're like, oh.
We don't know the words to that one.
Yeah. But then he gave us what's it called? The
Fields of Athenry.
That's it. What is it?
The Fields of Athenry.
Athenry, the Fields of Athenry, and the audience sang. I have a problem with my R's. The Fields of Athenry. Yeah. But so I was trying to avoid saying it, but yeah, the crowd sang that song for us, and it was absolutely incredible. We've never heard anything like it, and they're going to sing it tomorrow as well, obviously, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Hey, we've got your team staying with us in our hotel.
Oh, really?
Look, they are big guys.
Don't keep them up late, for God's sake. They need their beauty sleep tonight.
They're big guys, aren't they?
We were a bit scared. Scared again. We were a bit terrified because we thought they might want to use us as a warm-up. Give us a few digs just for their warm-up.
We're not just saying this as well because we played the point, and it was definitely the best atmosphere of the whole tour.
When we're looking at the four of you, and of course there were five, and the difficulties Robbie's having are well chronicled now at this stage. I mean, he said one thing when he was on the way to being a global superstar, and he seemingly had the world at his feet, and he said he'd swap it all for what you had, Gary, at a time when this had not happened again. A happy family life.
I think Robbie can have that.
You think?
Oh, I do. I don't believe that, actually. I think he's had a lot of success, of course, and when his time comes, he'll also have family happiness.
You think he'll sort himself out?
I do.
I think he needs it. I really do. I think he needs a good girlfriend to give him a bit of a slap into place.
He's younger than us lot as well, Robbie, so he's got a bit of time on us.
Got a bit of time, because we have, three dads on the panel here?
Three dads. Well, I was wondering what you would have done if Rob was here. You didn't have enough chairs, did you?
He could have mine.
Yeah, he'd sit on your knee.
He could have mine. The whole question of coming back, though, I mean, when you had such success and the rewards that go with success, and you and I, Gary, spoke about this before, but, what do you do then? You've got money, you've had success, and then, you both did solo. In fact, all of you were trying to do solo projects.
Well, what do you mean trying? Less of a trying. You missed out the desperately trying.
But how do you cope with that when you were a fivesome and it was hugely successful? You separate, and to a greater or lesser degree you have success, but then in the way of all of these things it starts to diminish, and suddenly what do I do next?
Well, I think we each might have different answers to this, but I think what Mark was saying earlier about you need time away. When we were such a close unit for like nearly 6 years, 24 hours a day, and it was very intense, and it was great at the time, but you have to have a period where you go away and become individual and grow up and face the world on your own. Do you know what I mean? As it were. It's not a soft story, this. It's it's just the way it is. You've got to be on your own sometimes. I think I did all right. I think so.
How about you, Howard? How did you cope?
I suppose when the split happened, it was. I thought it was all great at the time, but then I suppose you realise that when you've been working in each other's pockets, like Jay said, 24 hours a day, a couple of months later you find out what you really miss. I mean, for me, it was, I suppose, not being with the other guys. I felt like I had nothing. I wasn't working really.
This is a sob story.
No, and I missed it intensely. No, I missed it intensely.
But it was hard to.
It was really hard at first, but then it's one of those things that you get over like a relationship.
You know,
I'm looking back, and we were today in anticipation of you arriving on the show, looking back at some of the old pictures, you know, pop up when it. Oh, here we go.
I miss the bandanas. The little things we used to tie around our heads.
What am I doing now?
I remember that. 0 body fat. Lovely.
Yeah, but you're not. I mean, when I describe you as a boy band, I was referring to back then. How do I describe you now?
That's a compliment now, that is.
If I call you a boy band or a man band,
That'll do. Boy, keep it with the boy band.
keep with the boy band. Oh my God! We have a number of people in our audience. Where's the lady who came from Germany? Yeah, what's your name?
Christiana.
Christian.
Yeah, and you heard they were coming on the show.
Yes, Laura told me.
So what did you do?
Laura. Who's
Got
Laura?
on the next plane and got to go to Ireland.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
All right, you came all the way from Germany to see them on the
Yeah.
show tonight. All right, who else? We've loads of fans of.
Thank you.
In the front row there. What's your name?
Lindsay.
Okay. How did you feel when they broke up all those years ago?
Well, I mean, we were very young when it happened. We were only 12, like, you know, so we were still kind of getting used to just like, you know, it was like a big band at that stage, you know. But it was a major thing because, you know, it wasn't just with Take That. It wasn't just music. It was so much more. Like, it was Saturday morning TV. It was like a childhood thing for us. It was on magazines, posters, everything, like, you know. And there was a huge absence, like, when it broke up. But now you're back together, so we don't need to talk
Who's
about
got the shoes? Who's got the shoes?
it. Sorry.
You've got the shoes.
I have them here.
Whose shoes have you got?
These are Howard's shoes.
Howard's shoes. Where did you get Howard's shoes?
I got these shoes at an auction in Manchester for the 5 Stars Scanners Appeal, children's charity. I bought them.
Maybe you should have borrowed me.
That's really nice. That, you know,
Yeah.
the 5 Stars is a charity